You're back. I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble. We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
The link between the 3 is...
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
I understand. So the...
Tenuous connections. First, Adler's disappearance.
I understand.
Tenuous connections. Enough of this nonsense. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Indeed, and I already know what he found. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
I understand. So the answer...
Tenuous connection. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Distasteful discussion?
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonalities. However, after browsing through their online records, you discovered they all wield influence on the space station's dark web. Lady Asta must know what this means. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. The next angle is what the victims have in...
I understand.
Tenuous connect. The next angle, last, is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. During prior unrest instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno, the flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind... Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
I understand. So the
Tenuous connection. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can fade.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. This booklet describes the kindling of this unique flame. Must be the missing curio that Herta's been searching for. And Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about, I believe this word was actually phase. He saw, as a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his... That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear. And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed, it needs one.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger. Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shiftability.
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station.
A splinter, you say? Then try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station. Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it. The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire. See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the...
The fire is dying.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. For the theater of the mediocre. For the theater of the mediocre. Never stop thinking.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Deja vu.
I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Time to twirl!
What?
Seems like...
Time to twirl!
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight. It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to... But next time, expect no intermediaries.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno... Oh? No. Hold... Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not. Shall we? Teach someone a lesson?
Trust me. Together, we can do anything!
Time to twirl!
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Time to twirl!
Don't panic. I'm still here.
Me. Mem, me. Me.
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours!
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts. Never stop thinking.
Immortality means forever.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Zero points. Next.
Time to twirl!
Fail. Get out. Call that defense? Let's test your knowledge.
Immortality.
Good work. You did very well. Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. It was all thanks to Adler. They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio. Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them. Yes, it is over. This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. But there is one mystery that remains and that is something I must deal with myself. I've been waiting.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to.
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair.
When did you stop?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent...
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same...
Oh, and when?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack. Which never... Logic? A third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people...
You are more candid than I...
But still behaving within your calculate... One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are...
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor. But maintaining a cool and pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you... To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can... But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind work.
I am only laying out my questions. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit. And it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion.
You are indeed more like a medical...
As for the spark...
I believe Asta will deal with...
It is also a lesson With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such... A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.